Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining this project. My name is Dawn Rock, and I want to invite you to reach out to me at any point if you have any questions along the way. This project is designed to give support to schools having a mid-cycle visit in February through May of 2025 and completing the necessary work to be ready for the visit. There will be 4 tasks in this project, with 2 weeks to complete each task. The tasks are practical in nature, and they are the work needed for the mid-cycle. They are not additional work. Only the reflections on each task will be public. You will not be asked to make public your data or your progress. It is hoped that you will have opportunities to learn from one another's reflections along the way. Let's start with a quick overview of the mid-cycle review and the 4 tasks in this project. The mid-cycle review and visit are an opportunity for your school to reflect on and report on its progress since the last self-study. It does not require the same kind of time and structures as are needed for the self-study. For the mid-cycle, you are asked to present your progress in the following areas. You're going to update the student and community profile so that it is accurate and relevant. You're going to discuss significant school changes and developments since the last self-study. You're going to discuss your ongoing improvement processes and who's involved. You're going to give progress on your school-wide action plan and the critical areas for follow-up left by the last visiting committee. And you're going to talk about what updates you have made to your school-wide action plan. The first 2 topics here will not be addressed in this project as they are straightforward and should take no more than 1 page each in your report. We will not go into all of these in detail. Instead, part of your first task will be to read the procedures manual carefully. All right, let's go through the tasks in this project very quickly. December 2nd is the beginning of task number 1, in which you will ask to consider what structures you will use to complete the mid-cycle, who will be involved, how and when will they engage in the work. And then the reflection for this task will be, in what ways will these structures foster continuous improvement at your school? Task number 2 starts on January 13th. Notice that there is an assumed winter break between task 1 and task 2. What progress have we made on our action plan since our last accreditation visit? What evidence do we have to support this? Reflection on task number 2 will be, how did the review of our progress help our community understand where we are on our journey and where we are going? January 27th will be task 3. To what extent have we addressed the critical areas for follow-up left by the last visiting committee? And again, what evidence do we have to support this? A reflection will be, in what ways has our progress on the critical areas for follow-up supported student learning and well-being? And finally, task number 4, beginning on February 10th, what updates to our action plan are needed? A reflection on this will be, how do we ensure that teachers and other relevant community members are aware of and are committed to the main goals in our action plan? In what ways will this collective commitment support our ongoing improvement? Now back to task number 1, our task at hand. So the purpose of this is for the leadership team, that's defined by you, to determine who will be involved in the mid-cycle review, how they will be involved, and when they will be involved. So part 1 is here on the screen. As a leadership team, please read the mid-cycle review manual carefully. It is here in the project. Consider and then decide who will be involved in the review, keeping in mind that a culture of collaboration is a guiding principle in accreditation. How will they be involved? What structures will facilitate involvement and accountability? When will they be involved? How will you schedule the work, knowing that you will be needing to submit your report 6 weeks before the visit? Create a timeline for the work. If you want feedback on any of this, you can send it to me privately or you can post it here, but it is not required, of course. All right, part 2 of task number 1. Individually or as a team, please reflect on the following questions and post your responses here for others to learn from. First question, in what ways will these structures foster continuous improvement at your school? And the second question, going forward, how might you incorporate such structures permanently so that the accreditation process is woven into your school's regular work? please do post here for others to benefit from your reflections, and hopefully you'll be able to get something from others as well. And let's set a deadline of 2 weeks from now, which is December 16th. I look forward to seeing your thoughts, and remember that I'm happy to help if needed, so please reach out to me if you'd like to. And I just want to say again, thanks for everyone.